In the harsh wilderness of the Indian scrublands, a legendary rivalry prepares to reach its intense peak.
The mongoose is a small predator, known for its lightning-fast reflexes and its incredibly fearless nature. Across the clearing, a massive king cobra moves with lethal grace toward the center of the territory. This encounter is not accidental, as both animals recognize the presence of a mortal and ancient enemy.
Floris. Die Sickness Radical Storm.
The cobra stands tall, using its height to intimidate, while the mongoose remains low and highly mobile.
Every muscle is coiled for action, as the mongoose uses its fur to signal its aggressive intent.
The first strike is a blur of movement, but the mongoose's reflexes are superior to the snake. Circling the enemy is a tactical choice designed to exhaust the heavy snake and find an opening.
Sensory perception is a weapon for the cobra, tracking the mammal's heat signature in the dry heat.
A barrage of strikes follows as the cobra attempts to deliver a single dose of lethal neurotoxin. Psychological warfare plays a role as the mongoose tries to confuse the cobra with multiple quick feints.
The snake remains undeterred by the mongoose's speed, waiting for the perfect moment to pin its target.
The mongoose goes on the offensive for the first time, aiming for the base of the skull.
A cloud of dust erupts as the battle intensifies, with both predators fighting for their very lives.
Thick skin and dense fur provide a natural armor that protects the mongoose from a direct bite.
Impact is made, but the cobra's sheer strength allows it to throw the small mammal aside easily.
Tenacity is key to survival, as the mongoose refuses to give the cobra a moment of rest.
Exhaustion begins to set in for the cobra, a vulnerability the mongoose has been waiting for patiently. With surgical precision, the mongoose delivers a crushing bite to the most vital part of the snake.
The struggle begins to fade, as the cobra loses the strength to fight against the mongoose.
Victory is absolute, as the mongoose survives the deadliest encounter in the wild through skill and tenacity. The battle is over, leaving one predator standing, while the other returns to the Earth's natural cycle.
Survival of the fittest is a literal truth, where the winner gains the energy required for tomorrow.
As night falls, the scrublands return to a temporary peace after a display of raw primal power.
Understanding the biological advantages of the mongoose helps explain its dominance over much larger venomous reptile species.
Looking closer at the strike reveals how the mongoose uses its spatial awareness to survive certain death. These animals are not just fighters, but social creatures that protect their young from all regional threats. Elsewhere, new life begins as more cobras hatch to face the challenges of this dangerous, arid landscape.
Safety is found underground, where the mongoose can rest after one of the most intense daily struggles.
The moon watches over the silent landscape, where the law of the jungle is always in effect. Vigilance is the only way to ensure long-term survival in an environment filled with many hidden predators.
While humans observe from a distance, and the animals continue their ancient struggle for dominance and for survival.
Their diet is varied as they consume scorpions and lizards to stay strong for their larger battles.
Remnants of the snake's presence are everywhere, serving as a constant warning to any unwary smaller animals.
Maintenance is part of survival, as the mongoose prepares its body for the next inevitable predatory encounter.
From above, the battlefield looks peaceful, But beneath the canopy, a war is waged every single day. Training begins early as the next generation learns to identify the scent of a dangerous venomous snake.
Danger comes from all directions, and the mother's instinct is the first line of defense for pups.
Celebrity. In the midday heat, most animals seek shade, while the cobra uses the warmth to stay active. Even the hunter needs to regulate its temperature to maintain the energy needed for a high-speed strike.
Hydration is a luxury in the scrublands, and every drop of water is vital for sustained physical strength.
Reputation is a defense as other scavengers avoid the mongoose, knowing its capacity for relentless aggression today.
High-protein snacks are essential for maintaining the high metabolism of the active and predatory mongoose species. This rivalry spans continents, proving that some natural conflicts are deeply embedded in the history of life.
Territorial boundaries are established through chemical signals, warning others that this area is now under its control.
Conflict is inevitable when two apex predators refuse to yield their ground to one another in wild.
One drop of this venom can kill an elephant, making the mongoose's survival even more truly impressive.
The cycle of life continues as the victorious mongoose prepares for another night in the Indian scrublands. Nature's stories are written in blood and courage, reminding us of the beauty of the wild world.
Respect the balance of nature and support conservation efforts to ensure these incredible animals thrive for generations.
Even the strongest marks fade, but the memory of the struggle remains in the spirit of wild.
Nothing is wasted in the forest, as the remnants of the battle provide life to smaller creatures.
The king of the clearing remains on watch, guarding its territory from any new and approaching threats. From small mammals to giant snakes, and the wilderness is a place of endless wonder and constant drama.
Curiosity drives the mongoose to explore every corner of its home, ensuring it never goes hungry tonight.
Even the most feared predator needs life-giving water to sustain its energy for the next lethal strike.
Boundaries are negotiated every day in the wild through posturing and through mutual respect for each other.
The nocturnal world wakes up as the daytime hunters return to their homes for a night's rest.
A mongoose never truly sleeps, always keeping one sense alert for the dangers that hide in shadows.
The real kings of the night are out, forcing everyone else to stay hidden and very quiet. Home is a fortress for the small predator, providing a safe haven from the world's many dangers. A new day brings new opportunities and new challenges for every animal living in the wild world.
The cycle repeats as the mongoose searches for its next meal and its next big tactical win. Warmth is energy for the reptile, allowing it to move with the speed needed to catch prey. The rivalry is never truly over, as long as both species share the same small patch of land.
Communication is key, as the mongoose warns the snake to stay away from its home and territory.
Sometimes the best defense is to avoid a conflict that could end in death for both predators.
A victory through intimidation, as the mongoose proves its status as the boss of the clearing today.
The beauty of the wild is matched only by its brutality, reminding us of the life struggle. Opportunistic feeding is a key trait that allows the mongoose to thrive in many different environments of the world.
Every animal has a part to play in the balance of nature, from the smallest to largest. The social bonds are strengthened through play, ensuring the family stays together for protection and for future survival.
Every part of its body is evolved for combat, making the mongoose the ultimate fighting machine tonight.
An unblinking predator, the cobra, is always watching and always ready to strike with lethal force always.
Exploration leads to discovery as the mongoose finds a new source of food in the dry landscape.
The day ends where it began, in a world of beauty and danger for every wild animal. Peace returns to the family as they rest after a long day of hunting and of fighting.
A ghost in the night, and the cobra moves through the shadows in search of its next prey.
The guardian of the clearing remains on watch, guarding its territory from all of the hidden dangers. We are all part of a larger story, a cycle of life that continues for many years. The warrior is ready for the challenges of the scrublands, always prepared for the next big battle.
The hunter is on the move, searching for the perfect target for its next lethal strike now.
Essentials. Speed is a weapon for the mongoose, allowing it to catch even the fastest prey in the desert.
A successful hunt provides the fuel for the day, ensuring the mongoose stays strong and very healthy.
Every part of its body is a tool for survival, making the mongoose the ultimate desert explorer.
Versatility is key for the cobra, allowing it to find prey in the highest and lowest places.
Intelligence is a defense, as the mongoose knows when to wait and when to strike at prey. The battlefield is now a home, a place where the victor can rest and can safely thrive. Rest is essential for the warrior, allowing its body to recover from the stress of the fight. The hunter finds a safe haven away from the heat and the dangers of the open clearing.
The day ends as it began, in a world of beauty and primal struggle for every animal.
The warrior is always on guard, protecting its territory from all of the many hidden night predators.
The silence of the night is a reminder of the power and of the mystery of nature.
The king of the scrublands remains on watch, guarding its home for many more years to come. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of the Indian wilderness and nature.
Protect the wild and support conservation to ensure these incredible animals thrive for many more future generations.
Join us next time for more amazing stories from the wild and wonderful world of our nature.